The moment in which a Russian Ka-52 Alligator helicopter was shot down by Ukraine was captured on video, providing a look into one of Russia's most recent losses in the ongoing war. The video was shared on Twitter by Ukraine's defense ministry, which said that the Ukrainian National Guard shot down the aircraft using an Igla manned portable air defense system. The helicopter can be seen flying in the distance just before it is struck, and then continuing to travel for a short distance before crashing to the ground in a wall of smoke. Though the defense ministry did not specify when and where the Ka-52 was destroyed, Ukraine's National Guard said it was shot down Thursday on the Zaporizhzhia front, the online Ukrainian newspaper Ukrainska Pravda reported. The list of Russian equipment that Ukraine said has either been destroyed or lost in the ongoing war, as well as the Russian death toll, has built up since the conflict began on February 24. Ukraine's Thursday update said that 55,510 Russian personnel had been killed since the start of the war, though Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu announced a far lower toll of 5,937 Russian soldiers on Wednesday, according to Reuters. Ukrainian forces have also reportedly come across scores of equipment that the Russian army left behind while fleeing from a counter-offensive in the eastern Kharkiv region. Ukraine's defense ministry said Sunday that it discovered one of Russia's most advanced tanks, the T-90M, in perfect condition, abandoned in the area. Last week, the Security Service of Ukraine shared photos on social media showing what it said was arsenals of ammunition left behind by Russians in Kharkiv. We know what to do with them and we will definitely use them for their intended purpose, against the enemy, the service said of the supplies. The Ka-52 Alligator is an all-weather attack helicopter operated by the Russian Air Force, according to airforce-technology.com. It is a two-seat version of the one-seat Ka-50. Russia has lost several of the Ka-52 helicopters in recent months, according to Ukraine. The Air Force Command of Ukraine's armed forces said last month that bomber planes had taken out 1 Ka-52s and 3 unmanned Russian aircraft. Earlier this month, the Ukrainian Air Force Command said that another Alligator helicopter was destroyed, the same day that Ukraine's defense ministry announced 23 tanks, 33 armored combat vehicles and 24 artillery systems had also been eliminated. Colin Kahl, Defense Department Under Secretary for Policy, told reporters at the time, "The Russians are taking a tremendous number of casualties. There's a lot of fog in war, but I think it's safe to suggest that the Russians have probably taken 70 or 80,000 casualties in the less than 6 months. Now, that is a combination of killed in action and wounded in action, and that number might be a little lower, a little higher, but I think that's kind of in the ballpark." As for Ukrainian deaths, the country's top military figure, General Valery Zaluzhny, said around 9,000 Ukrainian military personnel had been killed. But as Russia's figures are treated with skepticism, some believe Ukraine could be deflating their death toll. Russia's invasion of Ukraine hasn't gone as many anticipated at the start of the conflict. The Kremlin was hoping to take control of the capital Kyiv and other major cities in a matter of days. While around 20% of Ukrainian territory is now occupied, Ukraine's counter-offensive has made good progress. Last week, Putin's soldiers were driven out of areas surrounding Kharkiv. As Putin tried to recruit more troops, the Kremlin has been forced to deny that Russians are fleeing the country to avoid being conscripted. Czech Foreign Minister Jan Lipovsky said on Thursday, "I understand that Russians are fleeing from the increasingly desperate decisions taken by Putin. But those who are running away from their country because they do not want to fulfill a duty imposed by their own state do not meet the criteria for receiving humanitarian visas. It appears many are fleeing though." Traffic at the country's border with Finland and Georgia has surged and prices for one-way flights out of Moscow to the nearest foreign locations have risen. Money flights are now sold out for the next few days. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you can be alerted to our next video. We'll see you again soon on Warzone.